happening here with Taurus. Illumination. And you guys do have anger at the bottom of the deck. It does not have to be bad. We'll find out why that's there. Now, sometimes we have two cards coming out, right? And you find out something, and this could be how you feel about it. Okay. So you have Illumination, which says there's a spiritual awakening or something is being dissolved. The illusions about people or a certain situation, they're all crumbling down before you. And how does this make you feel? How are you feeling about it? Right? Let the truth set you free. You may not like the truth. You may not like what you heard or how someone has been responding to you, but it is the truth. And so sometimes it says, because of this truth, it may put you in an angered state. Now, this could be on its own. Something that someone may do to you could make you angry. But I do see that there's going to be something that's going to be illuminated. A light is going to go off. Okay. And this is going to be for your highest good. You don't like the fact that you saw the love of your life out with someone or on the internet, hugged up with somebody else. You don't like the fact that your child isn't listening and you heard the conversation when you were in the next room. You see what I'm saying? It could be anything like that triggered this response. But now you know. That's what the Illumination card is basically saying. Oh, now I know. I understand this now. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Taurus. Let's see. This is for Taurus. Next card that's coming out here for you is divine help and then opportunity. If you have divine help, who's going to stop you from doing what you want to do? You found something out. You may not like the response, or you don't like the way your life is going, which is the reason why you may be angry to begin with. And your solution came out in the second row. This is the universe saying, I get it. I understand that life may not be fair to you, or life hasn't been fair to you, but I'm going to come in here and help you. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to guide you here with divine help. They are working with you, not against you. This is your second card. So there's, again, like I said before, it's something you're going to find out, something that you know, oh, I get it now. And the universe is like, that's all I was waiting for. I needed you to see this first. And now I'm going to come in and bring you an opportunity. Okay. You hold the key to your own success and the door will be open. Will you open up the door? All right. Now that's what we see with those two cards. Now we're going to go ahead and get to your astrological cards. We're going to get to your cosmos. Let's see what's happening in the sky here for Taurus. Let's see what's happening here with you. For Taurus. Libra, and then you have third quarter moon. Interesting. That's interesting because forgiveness is coming out with that first word on this card. We already talked about the anger. We talked about someone has done something to you that triggered a response. Will you forgive them? Are you going to forgive yourself for being stuck in illusion for so long, right? All right, let's go ahead. Libra. Libra is beautiful. This is the seventh house, first of all. This is how you are in your connections with people. Are they reciprocating? Meaning, I don't care if it's a mother, father, sister, brother, lover, child. Are they showing appreciation for you? Libra is saying all relationships must be balanced and fair. All of them. And Libra in your third position is letting me know that there are people who are going to come into your life that will be fair. to you. Libra is a Venus ruled sign, which gives you pleasure and abundance and comfort. So here with Libra, it says love. Love will be balanced. If you have to make a decision, you want it to be a fair decision. It talks about a peaceful time. It talks about even in court, how things can go your way. Okay. It talks about the truth, and it is partnership. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Exactly. Right. So there is going to be an opportunity that's going to come that's going to be fair to you. It's going to give you pleasure and comfort, all the good things that Venus actually gives to you. Okay. But with third quarter moon coming out, there needs to be some revision. If you want this to work, if you want this to be fair, we need to readjust how our relationships are to people. You're going to have to tweak it in order for it to be fair to you. And that's exactly what you're doing. There could be someone that wants to, wants forgiveness, because Libra, again, is about the card of justice and fairness. Someone comes in and they say, I'm sorry, Taurus, the same person that made you angry. I'm sorry. Let's make this right. Okay. So far, so good. This looks good. Now we're going to go to the green cards. The green cards is all situations in your life. We're going to pull a lot of different cards here. We're going to see what's going to come out. But we definitely know that this is dealing with your money. This is for Taurus. Hey, everybody. Hello. This is for Taurus. Ooh, you got some good cards here, Taurus. Hello. All right. You got yes, recognition, the rebel, planner. Now, this was the only card that you may not like, which is loss. Now, this is what we're going to talk about, right? We're not going to put that here because we're going to see it in a tarot regardless, but we want to stick to the positive things, okay? But life is all of it. And remember, I said that this is including all things, not just with your money. This is just things that you're going to experience. Some of you, there's someone that you already lost and you are in the mourning period. But you can lose things. You can lose people. Okay? Here it says, for some of you, there's some type of money that you may have to come up off of. And listen, and let me tell you why I know for a fact that this is true. Baby, when these cards come out, this is so right. I can see this in the tarot as well, right? But it's just random stuff. It's not saying that you broke, but you don't want to pay for all 4 new tires on your car. Because if anybody you know the price of that. You don't want to pay for a new washer and dryer. And if anyone knows, you know the price of that. This is just basically what this means when it comes down to your money. Oh, great. Okay, I had that extra $10,000 in there. I didn't expect to be spending this. Okay, and it's not saying it's going to take your whole 10 grand that you saved, but it can take a little bit of chunk of that. So here, some of you guys are experiencing some type of financial loss. And, and if you don't have any money, baby, $500 could be everything for some of you, right? So some of you may be at that place. Now, we're going to push that to the side because that was the first card and I wanted to get that out the way. Here with this Libra energy, I'm trying to figure out what card is going to go best after it. And I'm going to tell you it was the yes card. Believe it or not. Yes, it says whatever your question is, it is a yes. Whatever your question is, whatever you are wanting, whatever you've been praying for, whatever this divine help is, it's going to be granted. And everything else came pretty much saying that that's true because recognition, a job, whether it is a promotion or whatever, it's going to happen. Now, this card is different because it says your money is looking good. It's not your money will be looking good. It is, which means that is guaranteed. That is a yes. Okay. It says you can earn a leadership role or be recognized for your talent, your skills. It will happen. That is a yes. Okay. You are achieving something. And we've seen that plenty of times, so we already know. This is nothing new. This is nothing brand new for a Taurus. We've already talked about it, right? This sounds really good when you've experienced this. You need to hear that your money is going to be good when you've experienced some type of financial loss. Okay? So those two are pretty much canceling each other out. Okay? But we also know that this could have something to do with family. Okay? There could be a loss in the family. Again, this is including everything. A loss meaning you know, the love of your life is no longer in your life. They're no longer an option. Okay. Now you had Rebel and Planner. Rebel is you are meant to do something different. And I'm not going to say a lot of you are comfortable, right? I'm not saying that you guys are comfortable with where you are, but the universe is pulling you in a different direction and you have to accept that. You are meant to experience different things. You are meant to experience different people, different places. You are rebelling against your normal tendency. That is what the Rebel card is basically saying. Your old belief of who you are and what you are, that is going to be out. That's old news, which is the reason why the newspaper is being burned. That's old news. That ain't you no more. And now you have to plan for that type of future. You have to plan for that. If you want to be recognized and seen, you need to plan. If you want to be better with your finances, you may have to have a budget planner. Because some of you guys just kind of go, you wake up in the morning, you go to the store, you need to have things written down. Okay, I'm going to get some spaghetti sauce. I'm going to make sure I get some ground turkey. I'm going to make sure I get some bell peppers. You don't have a list. So when you go into the store, you're just picking up stuff. And then you get in the car, you were supposed to spend $100. Now you're going to spend $250. That's what the planning is talking about. This is planning everyday life. You have to do this because if you don't, you're going to be off the rails. And this has not been good for you. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to clarify all of these. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Taurus. What did you find out, or what will you be finding out here with the Illumination card? Let's see. If you guys can hit that like button for me, I will truly appreciate it. You guys are a little quiet. You're here, but you're a little quiet. Sagittarius was jumping. I know some of you guys being Sagittarius reading. You guys still sleepy? Could be. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Illumination card here for Taurus. Let's see what's coming out. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. This is for Taurus. Oh, now this could have something to do with what? A love situation. You literally have the Two of Cups coming out in the upright, baby. That is not in reverse. The King of Cups is coming out in the upright, by the way. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Libra. We already talked about that. Some of you guys could be dealing with Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. This says that there's going to be a mature, balanced, devoted love coming your way. And part of that awakening, to me, has something to do with the awakening of the heart. Meaning your perspective in life is changing. How you view love is changing. but it is also about the type of love you are in with somebody, dealing with someone who mistreats you. And you believe that it's okay. I can deal with it. It's all right. Remember, we had anger before. The universe is causing this chaos within your heart in order for you to move in a different direction. We already talked about that earlier. But why is this happening? The scales are starting to fall from your eyes, right? And you're starting to see this person for who they are. You know you've been mistreated in this relationship for far too long. And I'm not here to break up nothing. I'm just telling you that for a lot of you, you know that this is something that you can't take anymore because the King of Cups is in the upright. You know what kind of love you want. You know what type of person you want, but that's not what you've been getting. You've been getting someone who has been emotionally manipulating, someone who has been talking to you like you're a nobody and mistreating you and causing disruption and chaos in your home. That's what you've been dealing with. And so here it says, you must face the truth about them. And again, it doesn't have to be a lover. Who is this water sign that's causing this trouble? It could be a water, air, earth, or fire. But they're definitely putting you in your feelings because here you are with this beautiful couple love. You are mature, you are giving, you are supportive. But are you receiving that type of energy back from the people that you say that you love? Maybe, maybe not. Even some of your closest friends may not be willing to do what you are willing to do. So there's a lot that you're learning about people at this present time here, Taurus. Let's go ahead. Let's get this divine help. Let's see what comes out here. Divine help for Taurus. Divine help. Wow, did not expect for that to come out the way it did, but let's see. No way. Look at this. Some of you are definitely dealing with a earth sign. I see all signs, water, air, and earth so far. I don't see any fire yet. Whoa. The divine help came out guns blazing. First of all, these two are in service to each other. Both of these people are materially safe and sound. Neither one of you are hurting. Okay? This looks good. Let's talk about your money for a second. I wasn't even trying to go there, but I went there. If you have been having money problems, I see the total opposite in this reading. Remember when I said that it was a yes? This is a definite yes, especially with your finances. And I know for a fact that some of you have really experienced financial loss. Okay? Especially with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, you guys have definitely experienced financial loss. Your second row is talking about how much money you will be obtaining. I'm talking about real money. This is the reason why recognition came out and said your money is looking good and solid. Good and solid. Okay? So you're not going to have any problems with finances. If you have been, that is going to be a thing of the past. Remember, I said that is going to be old news here with that rebel. Now, now let's talk about your love. Because again, like I said, I feel like this has something to do with people, and your romantic relationships. I just see that you guys are equally yoked. I mean, you are my yin to my yang. That is what the King and Queen of Pentacles is basically saying. This is the type of person you're going to come across. It started off with the Illumination card. You know what you desire, you know what you bring, and that is the person that you're going to attract. Remember, Libra says the relationships, which is the 7th house, has to be fair. And that is what's coming out before we even hit Libra. Venus brings you wealth, comfort, love, and a balanced love, a balanced life. I see ease in your life. Finally. And remember, your readings have been looking like this for weeks, but that's what this is basically saying. Life is going to be sweet. Okay? Some of you do eat a little bit too many sweets. So just be careful with that as well, because Taurus does, you guys are ruled by Venus and you like a lot of sugar. So you may have a habit of wanting sweets at night. You may have to exchange that for like grapes or watermelon, things like, things that you can eat that will kind of, get rid of that craving. Let's go ahead. Let's get Libra for Taurus. 3 of Swords in reverse with the King of Wands in upright. Wow. Releasing the pain, forgiveness again, came out again. Forgiveness with the 3rd quarter moon, forgiveness with the 3 of Swords in reverse. Forgiving yourself. And so I'm telling you, for some of you, this is about someone who wants forgiveness. I feel like this has something to do with a new person, because some of you have been sitting waiting for someone who was never going to give you what you wanted. And I'm just telling you what I see. I don't see too many people changing the way that you want them to change. I just don't see that. The King of Wands has always, in my book, has been a newer person. And to me, this is a fresh start. Libra is trying to balance the scales. It talks about your karma, your karmic debts have been paid, and now you can love and prepare to love for someone to love you. I just don't see this necessarily being someone from the past. It could be, but I feel like this has something to do with you forgiving yourself and you realizing that changes are required for you to attract this kind of person. Taurus. Because some of you guys have been this is what you've been doing. Oh, I'm so in love with them. I'm going to be with them no matter what. And then they're showing you that you're not it. They're not willing to change for you. I see physical healing here, especially if you guys have not been physically well. I see physical healing in this reading. Emotional and physical. This is really, really good. This is vital. That's what I'm hearing. This is vital for you to experience. So Libra really is correcting this for you, correcting things. Let's take action. Let's get this yes for Taurus. Let's get it. Look at that. In the upright. And there is the Queen of Wands in the upright. You have your energetic match all up in your reading. Are you going to take the opportunity to see them for who they are? This is a divine love, a deep-seated soul connection. This is going to be a choice that you make because you value yourself. And now you and this person, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, you are in alignment with each other, which is the reason why it will be considered to be a soul connection. And that is what you're going to experience with someone. And this is going to be amazing. You feel attracted to this person. They are attractive. You really like this person. They really like you. I don't really see this individual putting the kind of angst on you the way this other person did. I'm telling you, this is what I see. I'm sorry. Like, somebody got to go. Somebody is going to have to go. And the universe is going to give you this opportunity, y'all, but you're going to have to see it for what it really is. And a lot of you guys are going to have to slow down and pray because you know, again, this is where you've been at this crossroad with deciding if you want to move in a different direction. And I'm telling you, there's somebody here that you are going to love, love, and your money is on point. I mean, again, this goes on the continuation of your readings that we've been reading for the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You are so in favor right now. Let's go ahead. Let's get your theme card. This is for Taurus. 9 of abundance in a win-win situation. Jeez Louise. This card literally says life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication will pay off totally here with your finances. It says you're going to be able to experience great peace and contentment. Leisure, moments of reflection is all of what you're going to experience here. The next card, a win-win situation. There's strength in diversities of opinions, okay, and people. It says by blending your ideas with other people, you come up with beautiful solutions. Start focusing on the aspect that everyone agree on and open your heart to possibly compromise if such. Now, again, like I said before, it depends on your situation. For some of you, yes, this is about correcting wrongs and someone wanting to do so. You'll have the opportunity to if you choose. But either way, this is a win-win. You are not going to miss. You're not going to lose. This is absolutely fantastic. I love it.